Holy moly! Holy moly.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh
well,
my
last
God.
night was a bit of chaos, as you might be able to see behind us.
What a night. So,
Bloomin' heck.
we knew there was supposed to be a storm last night, and about midnight I woke up, it was fine. 3 o'clock it started to rain. 4 AM,
Proper storm hit.
full lightning storm. I actually
so much rain.
not sure if it actually passed over our heads.
The thing is, because there was so much condensation in the tent, it was basically raining inside the tent when the wind was blowing us.
Did have some, and then we dropped the tent, which with hindsight was a mistake.
Yeah.
I think we were actually fine. I just dropped it out of panic. But we dropped the tent, lowered it down a bit. Stayed awake for about an hour, sort of in the panicky vibage. Then it sort of all calmed down. Noise dropped.
Like, oh, it's great.
A bit.
It started to get really quiet.
So then we sort
of
went to sleep, I'd say, for about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then Finn sort of wakes up and he's like, there's someone on the outside pushing on our tent. And I'm like, yeah. And then we realise
Oh my God.
it's snowing like
a lot.
Like a lot
A
of
lot
snow.
of snow.
Like, let me try and demonstrate how much snow. So this is the edges on our tarp. So we were up for about an hour and a half, I would say. Another hour and a half, maybe another hour. Sort of attempting to... Look at that. We were up for like another hour and a half, shaking the roof sort of periodically because this tarp doesn't really do
collapsing.
snow loading. It's a very, very, very broad tarp with very shallow slopes on it. So it's not really a snow tarp. But so we stayed up shaking it, and yeah, basically we had like between 3 AM and now, it's pretty much
being chaos.
I don't know, the last hour we meant, it sort of, so it's about
I haven't
5
slept,
AM,
though.
5 AM it sort of stopped, and I sort of managed to catch some closed-ish eye. But I think it stood up really well to the storm. Snow's difficult. Now we've just got to work out what the hell are we
Yeah,
going to do.
we need to figure out where we're going to
we
go
should probably
with all this snow.
probably get on it now, actually.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm getting a bit chilly.
Let's talk later. So there is hope. The storms seem to be down, whatever direction that is of us, downwind of us, and the valleys, see if we can focus on it, the valleys have got no snow in them. So it's not all over. And oh my God, the sun, bring forth the sun. Holy Jesus, what a night. Man. Welcome to the Plateau of the Empress Snow Edition with maximum cold and additional beauty. Oh my goodness. Sun, where are you? At least there are some constants in the universe. In this case,
priorities.
lube is the constant. We like to walk on snowy mountains, but preferably we just like to look at them from non-snowy...
Look at the snow, not be the snow.
Okay, I gotta remain relatively switched on here, so videoing is probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. I'm also quite hungry. Can we have that chocolate, Finn? Okay, it's about 4 hours to another town. That's where we're heading.
Yeah, breakfast once we get below the snow line, I
The
think.
sun's rising. My God, we look like totally different people. Can you believe it?
Alright.
This
It's
beard
almost like
might
we're prepared for this.
do something. Right. Let's forge across this unknown terrain. Sunlight! This is just so genuinely stunning. Like,
We're quite warm, so it's alright, and it's just beautiful.
it's only like a few degrees up here, though. It is freezing, but we've got a lot of gear on. There's a sign.
20 minutes to another lake.
I think we actually didn't get to the first lake. Check behind us.
There's a few people up here, which
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that puppy. Okay, we're stopping for a little spot of
Yummy cake.
cakeage because we didn't eat this morning because we were foolish and cold. Now we think we can see the col ahead of us. As we said, it's about 4 hours to the town. Touch and go, see how things are. Hopefully there'll be some food there and a cup of coffee. Okay, we're hitting the descent pretty hard now. We just saw the first sign to Chazelet, which is the first town. I think there's like a collection of like 5 or 6 towns. You can see just over there, there's the snow is starting to disappear as we're getting lower and lower down, so hopefully in another 30 minutes we should be out of it. Okay, we're well and truly out of the snow zone now. We're at Col Chicot.
2,100 metres, so...
So still a bit of height. We think we've got to. Well, where did he go, Finn? We think we've got to contour a little bit more before the hard descent, maybe.
But then this is looking pretty steep, so.
It was chilly a moment ago, but I think now the sun and the clouds have descended a little bit. It's feeling pretty good.
It's nuts. We've been walking fleece and down, which I think is like the first time we've ever done that.
Crazy. So just keep on rolling. See how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. My knees started going this morning, so I stole one of Connor's compression straps, and it's helping. But I need to watch it.
Good. Views are opening up a little bit. We're taking it nice and easy down this mountain. Howdy. We're in Le Chazelet, I think, which is maybe an hour and a bit from the food town. Filling up with some water.
Slow town.
One of these lovely fountains. It's the great thing about French towns. They all have drinking fountains of water, which is lovely. Okie dokie, we just had a little check of the map. It looks like we're contouring around, following a road, then dropping off.
Do you know what CJ just did? He said, oh, my map says there's a pizza place in the next town. And now I'm going to just be so disappointed if there's no pizza place.
The weather's holding. It's cloudy and foggy. It's honestly
gorgeous around us.
It would be really beautiful if I wasn't so sort of wishing for the sun, probably.
Yeah, it's very cold. It's still like
it's really
my breath
fresh.
is misty.
It's only a couple of degrees, so the forecast for the next 2 days when we checked was like no higher than 5 degrees.
Yeah.
But then after that, the sun's coming out.
So the plan's to camp a bit low over the next couple of days and then ascend back into the high camp spots when the sun rejoins us.
But we're optimistic. Also, Le Gave looks bigger than we had in our mind. It seems to be on the main road along the sort of northern edge of the Écrins National Park, so feeling good.
Everything's quite busy around here, so I feel like it's going to be good.
We are dropping down into Le Gave. The views are actually kind of pretty. Le Grave.
What's happened since we last communicated? So we came down into the grave town.
Went straight to the open thingamajig. There was an open apissery. Stocked up with some food, which was great because we needed some food.
Pretty zany food. We've got tinned food for the first time ever, I think, which is going to be interesting.
The shop wasn't that great.
Went to a cafe, rendered a video, which is really good.
Ages and ages.
But it's a long old video, it's 25 minutes, and it took up ages to render, so we were a bit longer there than we'd like, and now we're off again. We realised we were very under-calorised, so we're eating all of our food, which is also good.
Did you actually start the video?
Yep. That town feeling a bit better, for some food in our bellies.
Man, I think we were both a little bit grumpy after
we were.
Oh.
It should only be about an hour according to the signs in the book, so let's call it 45 minutes.
To the next town.
Yeah.
And then from there another hour onwards to where we're planning to camp.
So yeah, should be good.
Cool, we're on a big old ascent between these two that I wasn't really expecting. We got
It's gonna be nice and gentle.
Yeah. I think we're planning to actually just fly past the town, do whatever, just because it's a bit of an offshoot to it, so we think we're just going to keep going. It's still early, it's only about 2:30 I think, but we'll probably get into camp around 3:30 and just take a bit of a shorter day after the big days of yesterday and the storm of last night. We're passing by the town fork, not going to cross the bridge, just going straight on.
Zamming along this track now, super fast, only about half an hour of where we're planning to camp. And this river, man, it's so loud and it looks so cold.
Hello!
It's evening wash time and it's blooming freezing.
Welcome to the day 7 camp spot. We're perched up by a little
river. Yeah, it's just like a river, lakey thing.
Troustar up behind us, we've got a river in front of us, but obviously you can't see it because the camera does not have human level vision. Finn's going to go for a little wash, I might join him, wash off my face.
Yeah, I'm not going for like a full submersion because I think this is like snow melt.
I'm feeling a little bit sicky.
Yeah, you've been feeling it a bit all day.
Well, not all day. Like, after breakfast this morning I was feeling a little bit queasy. And then about half an hour after I again today I've been feeling a little bit queasy, so I think I'm feeling a little bit touch and go. A little delicate, so might lay off the eating tonight and see how I feel in the morning. For now though, swim time.
They didn't have any instant noodles, so instead tonight I am blessed by eating regurgitated baby sick. Yum. Absolutely freezing. It's only about 1 or 2 degrees right now, and I think it's going to stay like that, maybe only get colder tonight, so I'm very much looking forward to this bubbling hot broth of baby sick. Mmm. It has sausage in it. Yum. Well, it tastes very slightly better than it looks, which is like that. But it's warm, and that's all that really matters.
Oh my god, I just watched the video Finley filmed of himself eating the baby
It
sick.
was lovely. No,
I was
it
phoning.
was gorgeous. It
I'm pleased I missed that. I don't know. I'm actually feeling a lot.
So.
Well, I was feeling. Both times I've eaten
feeling
today,
sick.
I've been feeling really queasy.
It's nothing to do with the baby sick.
I was really off when we got into camp today, which is probably why there's been a lack of videoage. But now I'm feeling pretty good again, and I think it's just. I don't know. I've got some sort of. I don't know what's up, but I'm going to try and eat tomorrow morning because we've got some deliciously biscuity things. It's not just the sick. I would have been quite happy to have that actually. It smelled quite good.
I need to wash out this pot.
Yeah, I'm a bit sweaty, but I'm also freezing. Like it's only. It's almost freezing. I might actually sleep in this down tonight. It's so cold.
Honestly, I think we need to be careful not to camp too high, otherwise we're going to end up so cold.
I just managed to catch the forecast, and I think the next few days it doesn't get above 5 degrees, even at daytime. Finley is now visiting Phone Call Rock. This magical rock channels the signals from specially reflected by these surrounding mountains onto one particular focal point right here, which enables you to get phone signal. I just went for a river. I'm not going to call it a full-on wash because I only wash my armpits because they smell so bad, but I feel better for it and colder. Good morning. Welcome to day 8. Oh, very chilly this morning. I would describe it as about 2 degrees.
It's been very cold all night. It's been like probably below freezing at some point, but definitely close.
It was a bitter night, but this morning, I'm going to give you a view of down the valley. Focus. Look at that! Relatively clear skies, so I'm really hoping for some epic views today. We've got a relatively good day of walking. We've got 5 hours into a town called Baines-les-Mers or something like
Something
this.
beginning with B.
Some sort of town, which is great. And then we've got another 2 hours from there to the place we're planning to camp. We've got a good day. We've got a good bit of ascent. I think we're going up. Not too bad, actually. I think we're going like 600 metres up to the town and then another couple of 100 metres afterwards. So it's basically a full day of up. Actually, I think we drop down. I think we go up to a coal, down to the town, and then up again. So yeah, it should be a good day. For now, we're just having our jammy dodgers for breakfast. We've got 2,000 calories of jammy dodgers each. Get refueled up and ready for the day. Hello, hello, hello. We have just gone fully underway, about 8:30 push-off, which I think is
our latest
push-off at the moment. We're walking up a nice, big, long valley to... Oh, man, if I just maybe use my nose.
Cold.
Oh, yeah, look at that, look at that. Ta-da! So it's... The skies are remaining blue.
It's not meant to rain today, I don't think, or there might be some showers.
I think we're going to get some fantastic views.
I really hope so. We keep on climbing up and then losing the views.
I think we've got a pretty big climb by the looks of this thing.
700 metres.
But I quite like it, you know, when you like climb to the top of the... You're walking along the river and the valley and then climb up that last bit.
Well, it's pretty chilly, so a nice climb up's going to be good.
Yeah, if you can't tell by our attire, it is still chilly, so hopefully we'll warm up soon. Right, let's get on with it. Hello, hello, hello!
We're in the sun now, it's starting to get a bit warmer, which is nice.
It is gorgeous up here. We are
beautiful.
starting to climb into the Equines National Park, and my goodness, check
our
out...
first proper views with no clouds, really.
Okay, so this is where we climbed up from this morning. You can see the towns down there, maybe even a little flutter of a lake. We got this big one, and out in front of us, check it out. I think we've done a couple of 100 metres up. We're just stopping to take off some insulation, and we're going to keep plodding on. This scenery is really opening it up. Check out this like hanging-y valley high up in the mountain. It's so cool. In the wild, we have a family of marmots. This is the closest we've managed to sneak. Oh, don't go in the hole. Look at me. Look at me, little marmot. Yes. Yes, I am nature. Hello, marmot. Hello, my little friend. Do not be afraid. This is so cool. This is the closest I might have managed to get to a marmot and film it. Hey, buddy. You're very relaxed. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh, hello there. You're beautiful. Aren't you? Wow, I've never gotten so close before. You must be very tame. I wonder if people feed. It's okay. Hello. Oh. They're very relaxed because they're next to their hole, I think. Imagine if he jumped up at me and killed me. Oh, wow. Whoa, we made it to Calder Arsen.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely gorgeous up here. We had a stunning walk to this morning. It was all up relatively nice, easy-ish track.
It's just been so beautiful now. The clouds are a bit higher.
Yeah, and we've just got really fantastic views all the way along. It was a perfect little walk. So we're at the Col. Sign says 348 metres. So pretty good height. I think this might be the high point of the day. I don't think we're planning to go much higher than this evening. So it's a run down from here into the town. What time is it now? Coming up to 11 o'clock. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, actually. I feel, yeah, it was a really nice climb.
Yeah, I feel really good as well. I haven't even put any eyebrow gel on my knee today, so
wow,
we're doing great. Okay, we're just running down after this Col. But check out this lake. It's most unusually coloured. Some sort of turquoisey water. Not sure what's
causing it in the mountain.
Maybe some sort of mineral from the rocks, or maybe it's just so cold that it's glowing blue. Hello, hello, hello. We are sitting at a lovely little bench by a big flowing river. We're about 600 metres out of a town called Chazelet. We said we were going to stop for lunch at 12:30, and it just went 12:30.
This looks gorgeous.
Finley's making some tuna sandwiches, looking gorgeous.
Tuna, mackerel.
Mackerel. I want to make mine and put down the camera, so you'll have to wait. I need more Oreos.
Uh-oh.
Why? We've got a whole pack.
How many have you had?
Not enough. Hello, hello. So we just popped into a little town before the big town. The big town. This one's called Chazelet. We went to the toilet, and it was only like 2 minutes to get in here. The weather seems to be holding, but only just, I would say.
The clouds have appeared now.
Yeah, it's also a bit colder than it was earlier, but we're both feeling pretty good. Had a lovely luncheon, always enjoy a bit of mackerel.
Yeah, hoping we've got good signal here, so hoping for good signal in the next town.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll do an upload.
That would be fantastic. So we did manage to render another video the other day. For now, we're just going to try push to the next town as quickly as we can.
Hopefully about 30 minutes, get into 2.
Yeah, have a good stop. Hello, hello, hello. We're coming into Le Montier, just over here.
It's looking like rain.
Both feel like it's going to imminently rain. So potentially we bed down in a coffee shop for a little bit. We do need to pick up some food, and we're a little bit worried that we're in this sort of French, you know, like everyone goes to bed window. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yes, we may have to wait here until the shops reopen. Okay. Hello, hello! We are leaving wherever, Lemire's something or other.
3:15.
We went looking for shops, but all the shops were closed because it's a Monday afternoon.
And shops don't open on Monday afternoons in France.
Which isn't really the end of the world, because we do have...
CJ couldn't eat his dinner last night.
And we do have a spare noodles from a while ago, so we're actually going to be okay.
Because we had a fresh lunch yesterday.
So we've actually got enough food.
Good thing we thought about that a bit, hey?
And we're going to be hopefully arriving in another food town tomorrow afternoon, which we really need food at, because from there it's a 3-day food carry.
So we've got to get lots of food from there.
For now, though, we're pushing off, going to go and camp near potentially the top of a ski resort, which will probably have some shelter if there's some buildings around.
Yeah.
Both feeling pretty good, I think. How's your body?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. My knee's feeling good. Bum's feeling good. Generally feeling good.
My knees are feeling good. We stopped in a cafe just then, had a coffee, spoke to the barman.
Uploaded.
That was pretty chill. We got a video uploaded because there was great 4G signal. The weather looks
tentatively okay.
So I got blue sky in one direction and death clouds in another, but the forecast is basically holding. So we're both feeling. I'm feeling good about the weather.
I'm feeling pretty good, yeah.
So yeah, we've got to chug up this hill. I guess our fleeces will be coming off pretty soon as we start the ascent. And yeah, let's just get it done. We're making good progress up the hill. Just found a little streamage, so we're going to stop, fill up some water. I think we should be at the camp spot in the next hour, 45 minutes maybe.
Less than that, I think.
We made it to the ski col, and it's particularly
grim,
particularly unimpressive. The weather's getting colder and greyer, so I'm relatively tempted to camp.
Yeah.
But he's not giving us vibe, so I think we should just keep going, have a little snack here.
It's not the worst of the rain is meant to be over, so I don't think it's going to like thunderstorm or anything.
So I think we're going to keep going. Maybe if we see a beautiful spot to camp in 10 minutes, we'll just take it, but otherwise...
Yeah, anything from here on out that's nice, I think
we should just take it, yeah. So I think that sounds like a good plan.
Skittles.
Okay, we didn't manage to get very far up the hill because it started to rain, and we saw this sheltered spot, and the coal, which is over there, looked completely barren. So we just set up the tent, trying to dry the ground sheets a little bit because they're a little bit damp from all the condensation. Finn's about to go put his in.
Here we go. Mission ground sheets done.
I feel like we made the right call just then because, yeah, the weather was looking pretty rough, and it just would have been. I would have been a bit panicked going up the thing to zero cover. Like when you got a tarp like this, you've got to make slightly more sensible decisions with regards to where to pitch, and this just looked perfect. So I think we're making the right call. Beginning to feel like a familiar turn of events. Get into camp. It starts raining.
Seems to be a bit of a highlight of this hike so far.
And yeah, hopefully it will stop and we'll be able to cook because I would quite like some hot food.
Well, we'll definitely be able to cook. It's whether we cook inside or outside.
Yeah. Okay, the cook is underway. I've got the.
Why is it always raining in the evenings?
I got the sicky stuff. Finley's got noodlies. I'm a wee bit jelly. Righty ho, we finished our cook up. We were both so involved in eating.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to,
I was behind Finn because mine took longer to cook.
Wow.
And like I suffered anxiety because of this. Like I needed that food, and it was a bit cold.
He knows the feeling now.
Relatively tasty though. I would like Chazelet thing. Bit messy.
It's a bit heavy.
Bit heavy
too
and
much water in there already.
Yeah. So we've just been planning the next couple of days of hiking. I think we're getting into a place called Louise tomorrow, and then from there we're just working out how much food we need because it's a proper food shop. And it's not as long as we thought. It's only a 2-day food carry.
Which, it's surprising. It's quite a significant distance on the map, so...
I think it's about a third.
I think it's relatively easy going.
About halfway around the thing. So, making good schedule. The rain, it's still going, but it's been slowing down while we're doing our little bit of planning then. So that's really optimistic. Hopefully we'll be able to get out.
We're going to jump out, lower the tent, brush our teeth, clean our pots out, and then, yeah, probably listen to some Terry.
Yeah, it's going to be a long Terry evening, I think. Like
not even that long. It's already nearly 7. Like
7? Oh my God, it's past our bedtime.
Yeah, we get to bed very early.